What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What's going on, Tesla? What's going on, everybody? So, Shakira, Shakira Richardson is back, is back in the Olympics, and she is going to win gold medal. She is going to run the 200 meter. She is going to run the 200 meter. And she's going to win, and she's going to win the gold medal. She's going to win the gold medal. She's definitely going to win the gold medal. I definitely think, I definitely think if she competed last Olympics, which I thought was not fair to to Richardson to not compete because when you're if you're when you compete, when you see these athletes like LeBron James, a Patrick Mahomes, Simone Biles, a Michael Phelps, um, when you see a Shakira Richardson, when you see these athletes compete, they want to compete. They want to compete, and they compete hard. And I think it wasn't fair for her to miss the last Olympics. I think I think she should have competed. She should have competed. And she's the goat of track. I know there's going to be other people saying, well, this person is the goat of this sport. This person is this sport is the goat of this sport. She's the goat of track, in my opinion. But when you look at it, some people don't understand, and some people don't impress. I mean, some people don't impress, don't give. Some people don't give praise. Is what I'm trying to say. Some people don't give praise to these athletes because, or to people that that nobody, some people don't give praise for what these athletes or what somebody does, because at the end of the day, when you look at these athletes that we have today, like a Shakira Richardson, nobody's going to replace, nobody's going to replace her greatness. Nobody's going to replace, when we look at Shakira Richardson. Nobody's going to replace her greatness. Nobody's going to replace LeBron's greatness. Um, um, Patrick Mahomes' greatness. Um, Michael Phelps' greatness. Um, Serena Williams. The list just goes on and on. People like nobody. Some people don't praise these athletes like a like a Shakira Richardson or like a like a Simone Biles, like a Brian James, like a Serena Williams, like a Patrick Mahomes. Some people don't give praise or give or respect their greatness or anybody's greatness. Perhaps we need to start. We need to start accepting people's greatness, accepting people's greatness, because nobody's going to replace these athletes that we have. Nobody's going to replace these athletes that we see today that have this kind of greatness that that Shakira Richardson has, that Brian has, that Patrick Mahomes has, that Serena Williams had, that Simone Biles has. Like nobody's going to replace this greatness that these athletes bring to the game. and don't give some people don't give praise to that, or don't give praise to anybody that does what they're passionate about, or what they're passionate about, or what they're passionate about, or what they stand for. Like, they will people will do that. People will do that once they walk away. Once they retire, it's just time to give praise to these athletes that we see today, and that came before those athletes, because when you look at somebody like a Shakir, Richardson, when you look at somebody like a LeBron James, when you look at somebody like a Patrick Mahomes, like a Simone Biles, like, nobody's going to replace their greatness at the end of the day. Nobody's going to replace their greatness, because it was kind of it was kind of it was kind of it was kind of not fair for Richardson to not compete in the last Olympics. I think if she did compete in the last Olympics, she would have won gold. She would have won gold for Team USA. But this time around, she is competing. She is competing for gold. And she is going to win that gold medal. She is running the 200 meter, and she is going to win that that 2 meter race and win the gold medal. I know that we have that some people will say, well, well, we already seen these athletes' greatness. Like, we have to give praise and give praise and give um praise praise to these athletes, because nobody's going to replace these athletes' greatness once they're done, once they're retired. Like, we have to give praise to these athletes now, because some people some people don't give praise to these athletes. Have some people don't give praise to these athletes, or any to these athletes. I think we need to start giving praise to these athletes for what they do. It's time, because when we look at what Shakira Richardson is about to do, run a 200-meter race and go get the gold, She is going to win this gold medal. She is going to win this gold medal. We just have to see. We just have to accept people's greatness and athletes' greatness now, because once the athletes once the athletes that are that we see today are retired, we're going to say, well, we wish we could see those athletes again. We could see those athletes do this, do that again. We have to give praise and give 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 praise to these athletes for what they do, because at the end of the day, it doesn't care. It doesn't matter who's the GOAT in track, who's the GOAT in basketball, who's the best, who's the best. It's all about eh, how we need to start giving praise. We need to start giving praise to people's greatness. To people's greatness. If you're not giving praise to somebody's greatness, or see somebody's greatness, I'm going to keep it real with you. It's time to give praise to him. It's time to give praise to him. But if I'm going to keep it real with you, some people will not like you. Some people will not like you, and I think that's just a part of life. That's just a part of life. But I think Sha'carri Richardson will win this race. Will win this race because this gives her more motivation, more motivation because she wasn't able to compete in the last Olympics. So this gives her more motivation to go out there and win this gold medal and win this race, win this 200-meter race. This gives her motivation because it wasn't fair, in my opinion, for her to not be able to race in the last Olympics. If she raced in the last Olympics, she would have won gold and still be in this Olympics as well. But this gives her more motivation for this Olympics because she wasn't able to race in the last Olympics or she wasn't able to compete in the last Olympics. Because when we see Patrick Mahomes compete, when we see LeBron James compete, um, when we saw Serena Williams compete, when we see Simone Biles compete, like the last Olympics, Shakira Richardson wasn't able to compete. This will give her more motivation to go out there and win the 200-meter race, the 200-meter race, and win that gold medal. But guys, never give up your dreams, and I hope all of you guys are safe out there and stay blessed, everybody, and peace.